#1 team in this matchup. So we'll see how it plays out, but they've got to be feeling pretty good now going into this one.
Yeah, I feel like it's a disadvantage he's starting off on Blacklist. I mean, on Glory Risk once again. I mean, once again, I would still choose an aggressive approach from Macta. This worked out pretty well on Compound. But on Blacklist, they should really change up the pace. They should play more aggressive, I feel like, because their reserve playstyle didn't work out at all. Anyway, we hop into the second map here, Ankara, BaiSha Gaming versus Pacific Macta from the Philippines.
Yeah, it's been a fun match already. Definitely very competitive, and maybe like a bit of a early look at what our playoffs might look like as well between these two teams. So really fun crossfire so far. Let's see if Ankara also delivers as we hop on to the second map here. BaiSha 1-0. Pacific Macta, their map choice. Let's see what we have in store for this one.
You can see early on Xiao setting up the utility to solo post up on this A-long position, just getting himself into that corner while the rest of his team throws some fake utility into mid, and now they're fully going to work their way towards the A bomb site. But Pacific, they've got a pretty good idea of what's coming their way. They've already got 3 players stacked on this site. They are going to send ZYK off to check on that mid positioning, maybe thinking there could be a potential mid pinch coming through here, but BaiSha, they're kind of just taking the approach we saw earlier from Kara House on this map, kind of the roaming unit here, trying to find a pick together.
Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. It can be effective if your opponent is very spread out. You can at least trade 1 for 1, especially from the Blacklist side. But Revenge in position, he's going to get the early read. Very nice position to try to get the pick off and then run, but he is being kind of hounded down by the big group that it was, the Wolf Pack that was coming in here. N9's got a very nice position, though. He's kind of snuck in here while the rest of the team was distracting. Ender pushing in and getting entry kills. 577 and Baby a piece, and Nine is still here. He's going to get a free kill on the rotation as MDA is left alone wondering what happened to his team.
That's a classic, a 9 play sneaking up towards GR base. And I think, like, yeah, Macta was not aware of at all.
Yeah, really tough opening round there. I mean, they only got 1 kill out of it, but this is where BaiSha is kind of hitting their stride here, and why we thought this could be a challenging map to go up against them on, because it does play out similarly. And when I was looking at those last 2 rounds of Compound, it felt like things were starting to get a little bit more one-sided, and it seems like that could be continuing here into this map. But just as I say that, Revenge goes aggressive on A connector, takes down Xiao right away, and he still has a chance to respond here to these players trying to sneak underneath, but there's actually nobody playing contact just yet. Aldrin, he's sneaking over into position, maybe a little bit too late. Doesn't matter! Gets the double kill anyways, and they hold on to the 4-on-2.
Yeah, pretty surprising. I think he would not have expected to have them all be right there, but his response and reaction time was perfect. Able to transfer that spray over. But Baby in here, he expects it. He catches ZYK as well for the double. Justin coming on over, and nobody can beat Baby as he holds down the fort. And the angle where pretty much everybody was coming in on as MBA. I'm trying to skirt up here to the bomb, but BaiSha are not going to let that one go down. Baby with a 4K on the map.
A great 4-piece from Baby. I also feel kind of bad here for Aldrin. I felt like his timing was quite off, and he still managed to get a 2-piece here. Remarkable 2K from Aldrin. You can see it once again. Nice spray down. Anyway, 2-0 here in favor of BaiSha Gaming.
I mean, it's a tough round when one player can single-handedly dismantle your hopes for it, but Baby, he's already 6-1 2 rounds into this game, and it's going to be a tough one already for Pacific, and there's not really much hesitation in this round. You can see the full push coming underneath. ZYK only good for 1 from the lower B tunnels. Aldrin kind of stuck here trying to rotate his way back into sight, but the utility proving to be a little bit too strong to work through and whoa, Xiao and Baby already getting kills. Baby with 2 already in this round. This guy's 8-1 and it's only round 3.
And he's got an opportunity for more. Could actually find Justin here. And there it is, number 9 up on the board. And I'm not talking about the player, as in comes MVA. And 9 will pick up another one for himself. 9-1 is Baby. And 3-0 is BaiSha. And it happens so quickly. This is what we were talking about. These executes are just so devastating. And you can see that Pacific Macta, they put up a great fight on compound. But this seems like a whole other beast.
Yeah, we basically just saw 3 tunnel executes in a row. I don't understand why Macta doesn't send Revenge there, because usually Revenge is always sniping this area. For some reason, CYK was carrying the last couple of rounds in tunnels, but okay, now they have Aldrin as well as Revenge carrying B tunnels.
Yeah, a bit of a different approach here from Pacific, putting a lot of attention on this A-long position. They've got 4 players on this side of the map. Only Revenge on the B-bomb site, and you can see BaiSha trying to get a sense of where these defenders might be playing. They do have a pretty good opportunity to catch Aldrin off guard if he's not ready to check this positioning. You can see and 9 here, he wants to sneak up. They're almost going to run into each other back to back here, but N9,
what's going on?
He's just executing the utility, not even checking that angle. Aldrin, finally, the first player to turn around and find him, but now he's going to have to do a lot more than that. Gets a second kill, finally goes down to 577, but he's already found 2.
Yeah, first one was free. That second one, very crispy, gets that quick headshot onto Baby. Finishes him off. Baby was the one guy who had taken a bit of damage, but yeah, kill's a kill. 4 on 3 in favor of Pacific Macta, now looking to get a round on the board. Big rotation coming out from BaiSha. They're going all the way around the back through the spawn, trying to avoid Pacific members and just push towards B. And we've seen what they can do even with a couple of guys, or even just one guy in the case of Baby. Let's see what they have going here with their push on to B.
It's a pretty slow pacing here on the rotation from Pacific. Revenge just kind of holding the cross onto sight, but Xiao gets him through the smoke there. And now they've got the numbers to hold onto this side with Justin, ZYK, and MVA working their way around for the flank on this retake. You can see Justin kind of leading that effort so far, but the smokes are going to make it so hard to get back into this site. And you can see here BaiSha setting up for this push back in. ZYK goes down, Justin goes down as well, and they fall so quickly to BaiSha on the retake.
The timeout coming in here from Macta. Yeah, it feels kind of scary. Momentum on the side of BaiSha, obviously, winning all post-plant positions here. And especially Baby's doing a great job on this B side, as well as Xiao. Some insane quick scopes here through the smoke onto Revenge.
Yeah, I mean, it's so difficult. The rotation, I mean, what can you even say for the side of Pacific Macta? Like, the rotation was a little bit slow. They were kind of relying on Revenge to cover the site, but with the smoke coming in, they didn't immediately react. And then the second Revenge goes down, it's just like free sight for BaiSha. And then once they're set up and Xiao's in the nest, and it just felt like there was just no hope from there. It feels very smothering to play against this.
I mean, I understand why they leave B side open, because it's much easier to retake B side compared to A side. But still, it's scary, you know, when you see like Xiao and Baby on B side already. It's really tough to retake because Baby is one of the best M4 players, and he always goes for the wall banks. If you retake from Hotel, having a hard time, especially because he's carrying from the double stack box and Xiao from tower as well as the sniper rifle. It's really tough to retake B side against these 2 players.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a difficult map for them. I'm still wondering why this was their pick, though. I'd be curious to hear it from them afterwards, because it's just a really tough map to go up against any of the Chinese rosters on. They're always so consistently strong in their performances here, especially when you look at players like Xiao and Baby on this map. So they're going to have to do a lot to redeem this one, because it's not even looking as close as the first.
Yeah, I feel like in general you should avoid playing big maps against Chinese teams, because the rotations are always on point. And again, Ankara and Compound are quite similar. I feel like Mexico would have been a much smarter pick.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely a bit of a question mark for us. We'll have to get that information later on if they will offer it. But okay, that grenade was interesting. Still a good start here for Pacific Macta. As I say that, 577 with the headshot, as there was a little bit of a push through mid, it appears. BaiSha just trying to hold down outside of quarters here and just wait, see if they can get any pickoffs. Revenge looking right at that box. Is anyone going to come through? BaiSha have been pretty swift when they make their decision about where they're going to go. But for now, waiting until the call is made.
Yeah, right now they're kind of just setting things up here for this A push. You can see Revenge kind of waiting in that A connector to play the quick flank if this push does come through. But it is going to be a quick play from CZY that opens up the site. Not quite a double kill, but Justin finds one himself before going down. Now it's down to the 2v2. Revenge on the lurk in A connector, able to find that kill to make it just a 1-on-2. But N9, not a player you want to be up against in this situation, because if anyone can pull off a clutch, it's this guy.
And he's even going for the full flank here, and I think Revenge will not expect it.
Aldrin, though, will he spot this? Will he be looking at the right place? Oh, he's not. And Revenge is going to get wrapped around on. It's free for him as he moves up as close as possible. And now 30 seconds left. Even with the C4 on the site, he says, I've got all the time in the world.
It is a good wraparound, though, coming in from Aldrin. He might be able to get the timing just right to stop him on the plant. You can see N9 didn't pick up the bomb yet either, so there could be some hesitation here, but the spot is there. N9 sees him, can't connect on the shots, but there's only 10 seconds, and he can't find the C4 on the ground, and he may have just stalled himself out. Now Aldrin knows the plant has to come through, and N9, he has no idea. Aldrin is already on the top of site, and finally, Pacific can breathe a sigh of relief as they get their first round.
A nice play from Aldrin here. I would select it on the specific round. Why was CYK pushing the blacklist space even though there were up numbers? I mean, against BaiSha, you shouldn't do that, especially if you got the entry kill. So it's a big question mark for me here, at least.
Yeah, definitely maybe a little bit antsy, thinking that he had kind of the drop on them and, you know, trying to just go for it and see what happens, but it was not the right strategical play. And he does get punished for it, especially against this team. As you were mentioning, this grenade is going to come in, do a little bit of damage, as this has been the main starting point for BaiSha. Not too surprising on this map, but start off here, maybe go for a push, maybe go for a little rotation, as we've seen a couple times towards B, but this time just a straight up push on in. 577 with the quick entry, spots Justin, and that's going to be the end of him. No more double kill for Justin, he says, as that'll be the end of that, and Xiao can now play point way back towards the entrance.
Yeah, now Revenge has to kind of unlock this round even sooner, but he's already spotted out and somehow gets the fadeaway kill onto Baby, but they still need these two GR players to push through quickly and make their impact known, but N9 already takes down Revenge. It's a 4-on-2, and they are running out of time to make this happen. Here comes the push. CYK only good for one on his way down there, and now it's already halfway to victory for BaiSha on map 2.
I would like to know if BaiSha already lost the post-plant in this tournament. I don't think so, actually. I think when it comes to post-plant positionings, BaiSha is the best team by far. So all teams should definitely check their replays and just copy their positioning.
It's funny too, though, because it's somewhat difficult to do exactly that, just because they always seem to have extra members and they're so quick, right? Like they always get in a position. Xiao's all the way back, ready for the crossfire outside of the site even, right? So they just have so many ways to cut you down. Nice little pick here from Aldrin, I believe, as they pushed in and picked a guy off in connector. But now really quick rotation already in through the office, and the B site left alone. Revenge is here and will be playing the similar position, although he's getting in. N9 is already on the site. Revenge gonna see him now, and now he knows he's a bit surrounded. Gonna go to the Colts, looking for that quick flick, but it's not gonna happen.
CZY finds one underneath. C4 still down on the sledge, so they've got to be a little bit careful with MVA already on the flank, who's He's going to find one, but N9, he still hasn't been able to grab this C4. Pacific, they've got the numbers advantage now as well. An additional player coming in for the support, but CZY, he's got that AWM in hand, gets it done with the kill onto MVA. N9 underneath, though, it's not going to matter. CZY is getting the trades, but the pressure is on to Aldrin in this position. 1v1 for a round that Pacific desperately need here.
Yeah, you can see CZY. He's already done so much. He's just going to rotate out here. There's a lot of time. Aldrin, he's expecting it. Oh, the timing, though. He does not spot him. Now he knows, and that's going to do it. Shoots through the box. Very nicely done from Aldrin. This guy is really showing up when they need him most.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate for ZZY, but great attempt. Almost getting the 1-on-3 clutch, especially with the sniper rifle. I didn't know he's that strong with the sniper rifle, actually. Because, I mean, they have Xiao. So usually don't need a second sniper rifle on the team, but yeah. Sometimes it helps, right?
I guess we don't know because we just never get to see it, right? And they don't need to use it with Xiao there, as you mentioned. So Revenge now trying to poke out here through the front of A, but it's all smoked up. Look at how quickly BaiSha are already in through connector. CZY trying to get the drop onto Aldrin. That he will. He's in to the spawn already.
Yeah, and now it's going to force Pacific to try and make a rotation here, but they really can't. It's just the full middle of the map handed over to BaiSha, but they still have Xiao on long, but not for long. Will he remain there? It's going to be Xiao going down to Revenge, and the retake starting to come to life potentially now for Pacific, but it's still a free plant on this B bomb site. But Revenge, he's found himself a second kill as well, taking down ZZY, and I think there's some real potential now for the retake.
Yeah, there definitely is. It's B site. They've got a big wraparound, but still control of the spawn here over to the side of BaiSha. Nice kill from Justin through the window, though, but that's 2 for 1 in favor of BaiSha, giving themselves a chance. Only 20 seconds or so left as they got to get in onto the bomb. They want to at least poke it and force the BaiSha members out. But N9 is playing this really well, but he gets headshot up top. It's 577. He's got the angle, but he can't. No, he gets it right at the end. The double kill as 577 will deny the defuse.
What a 4-piece from 577. Especially the second kill was insane. Insane flick shot, I think, onto Justin. Then a great clutch 1-on-2. I felt like N9 was a little bit too greedy here, overcommitting. But 577 closing out the round. Scoreline now is 6-2 in favor of BaiSha. Just need 4 more rounds here to secure the second win in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, very nice step up from him, considering, I mean, we did have Baby start off 9-1 in the first 3 rounds, but he actually hasn't got a kill since those moments where he showed what he could do on those clutch plays. But with 577 stepping up as well as CZY, it's still a very strong performance here from BaiSha so far on their blacklist side, looking to try and make this a 7-2 half in this final round of it. It's going to be ZYK and Aldrin playing the 2-man stack on this bomb site, but 577 looking to lead in with N9. They get the first kill already. ZYK kind of stuck in the corner. He's good for 1, but that is not going to be enough. Here come the extra frags from CZY in mid as well. Still using that AWM, and it's already a 2-on-4.
It's kind of insane how much value he's getting with that. And now the firing squad is here. Everybody just staring right at that door, including Xiao and 577, who's the MVP so far on this map. MVA, nice little position for him, but 1v4, can he manage this? Gets the first kill, and Xiao, there it is. 1 shot, 1 kill, and it's 7-2 in favor of BaiSha in such a quick fashion. The rounds didn't take all that long because they got the bomb down so quickly that they forced Pacific to respond.
BaiSha basically went 5 times for the stun execute. I can't believe Macta never stacked this area. I think this is a crucial mistake because I feel like it's kind of obvious that BaiSha's always going for the same execute and works again and again. Yeah, let's see. Maybe Macta can go for the comeback here. It's tough. Just 2 rounds on the GR side.
Yeah, I mean, it is a BL-sided map, but not quite this much, so they do get the first kill of the half. Got the 5-on-4 early to work with, but they are sending a lot of numbers into mid. And we can see just that one solo player of MVA trying to lurk towards the A bomb site. There isn't too much presence here over towards B for BaiSha. It's really only on to Xiao, but definitely not a bad player to have solo holding on to one of these sites, but it's actually Baby who finds this first kill in mid. He's quickly traded out though, so Pacific still hold on to that numbers advantage.
Yeah, it's pretty critical to get in there and get the quick shot down before he can escape and reposition. Nine is trying to see what he could see. If he came out like 5 seconds earlier, may have gotten the drop on a Justin, who is now coming back actually. Looks like N9 might maybe just gonna wait here for the push. Will he oh, he pokes out, and that's not gonna be good for him. Quick headshot from MVA, who is now gonna push on in. There's only CZY in this position, and he gets the one, gets the two, and now he knows where number 3 is. Justin has to back away into the vent. Xiao is like, oh, where'd he go? There he is. Quick kill onto him, nearly takes out ZYK. And now it's just one more. One-on-one here, CZY up against ZYK.
Yeah, the C4 being down makes this a really difficult round now for ZYK. He is able to scoop it up, but CZY is just kind of toying with him here, gets the wide swing, and it's 8-2 now. Not looking like the greatest of second maps here for Pacific, but it also just seems like BaiSha is coming out on a new level in this second map as well.
Yeah, what a free PC from CZY. I feel like this guy is quite flexible, right? With sniper rifle, he was stepping up to the plate as well as getting some clutches, also entry frags in this mid area. This guy is feeling it today. I feel like he's much better than the first day.
Yeah, I'd agree as well. I mean, he's had a really impressive performance. Revenge, though, continuing to get these early round kills for Pacific. We'll see if they can capitalize on it this time around, but with BaiSha, the clutch potential of this team is so high. Not having a numbers advantage doesn't seem to phase them in the slightest. You can see CZY here. Oh, gets the lag shot. Unfortunately, not enough to make it happen. 577 running into a little bit of trouble here. MVA going to be taken down, but the trade right back at him from Justin as it narrows to a 2-on-4. But Baby and N9, two very strong clutch players, but maybe not this time around. Baby left in a 1v4.
Not looking likely for this one. It feels like, you know, the pick-off and then a much cleaner entry onto A is enough for Pacific Macta to break into the base of BaiSha. Baby is going to be taken out. ZYK, quick kill, and that gives them their third round. You always got to start with one if you are going to start a big comeback, so better start now than going down 10-2, I suppose.
Yeah, at this point, it is going to be Pacific just kind of looking for anything they can get here to see if there is any potential for a comeback in this matchup. You can see Baby here wants to take that opening fight over towards the B bridge. Isn't going to find anyone yet, so he decides to back off and play a little bit safer on this bomb side. But Pacific, I'm not so sure what they're going to do here, putting a lot of early efforts towards the middle of the map. They've got 4 players grouped up here in it, only having MVA lurking towards this A connector position. But BaiSha, this is a pretty good call. I think a lot of their emphasis has been towards mid and B early on, but just as I say that, the rotation timing could be pretty bad for them, especially if Xiao goes down here without a pick. He's already taken down to 40, and the rest of Pacific are just steamrolling their way through the middle of this map. They've already got control of the GR spawn. Now they're starting to wrap and pinch onto this bomb site. But look, it's Baby in the middle trying to sneak through, but it's just not going to happen. Now it's a full retake in the making for BaiSha.
Yeah, definitely a very powerful push and really good stuff. BaiSha getting caught out in rotation as well. Feels like finally Pacific Macta beginning to understand how to take this team down. Still a 3-on-3 though, so even though some low health on the side of 577, same could be said for Revenge. 577 does go down. And 9 trying to get the drop here on Aldrin. That is a quick one. And now it seems they know that Revenge is up here. They're going to try to take him out as he pokes out to stop it. And there it is, N9 going to defend it for his team, just barely, as they bait him out with the defuse.
Classic wall ledger from a 9 here. Even though the timing was quite off, you know, BaiSha was rotating towards A side, so mid was completely open. Actually perfect timing for Macta here in this round, but still great retake from BaiSha. This should have been a round for Macta actually.
Yeah, I mean, it was until you have Fen9 hitting shots like that. It makes it almost impossible to feel like you've got a fighting chance. And now this could be it for Pacific. 9-3 match point on the table. They've got 6 opportunities to close this out, and they only need one more round to do it. And Pacific, they're going to full send it here into 5-7-7. They get the kill without much fuss, but here it is. CZY gets the double to hold things off for a little bit longer, but Pacific, they still get a 3-on-2 advantage.
Yeah, still advantage them. They get the smoke down in the back here. Baby is way behind them actually pretty quickly. Is able to get the rotation. Xiao as well might be able to draw a couple of eyes at least. He's looking for that quick pick. He's not going to get it, but he has made his presence known here at the fence. Let's see if he can get anything going. He is going to get the one. Does not get the pistol kill. And now they know where Baby is. 1-on-2. It's going to be hard for him.
This nade didn't do any damage from Baby.
Ooh. Gets the one. Not a lot of time. He's going to try to hold it, which is okay. Kind of confusing as Aldrin gets in there. He nearly took him out, actually.
Yeah,
and I think he actually would have had time to defuse after.
Yeah, he gets that onto Aldrin, so just a 5 HP left. He can get the clutch. But yeah, 4 rounds on the board now for Macta. This will be still tough. Start a comeback that late. Probably it's too late.
Yeah, it does feel like just a matter of time at this point before BaiSha can secure the final round they need. You can see Baby still wanting to take this fight on the B bridge, not going to find anything out of it. And they go ahead and back off. Pacific working their way now towards A long. Only 2 players on it for the side of BaiSha. It's going to be 5-7-7 and N9 locking it down, who have been pretty good from this position, but Pacific, they need everything they can get at this point.
Yeah, they need everything. They need 5 rounds and then OT. Here they come once again, but nice angle taken from 5-7-7. He's got N9 right there as well. And that might just be the round that breaks the camel's back. At this point, it is ZYK and Revenge, who have both been quite strong in trying to make this comeback happen, but you're up against 3 members, N9 and Xiao and CZY, all having big maps here. And they are available trying to stop this one from happening.
ZYK and Revenge, they're going to have to make a play to try and reclaim this bomb, and that's the hardest part of this round. Dropping the bomb in vents makes it an almost unwinnable situation, especially when your number's down, and Xiao makes it that much harder. Able to find the kill onto Revenge. ZYK, the last hope now in this match. The clock is running down against him. He has to just go in swinging and try and find these players one at a time, but it doesn't matter. CZY gets it done, and it's BaiSha with a 2-0 victory to close it